honestly, I've been dressing this way for as long as I can remember. Definitely since at least 12, because I know that I started going to Comic-Con at age 12. I was just always very into Japanese culture from the time I was a young child, like before I could even talk or walk really. My mom used to find it so funny because I gravitated towards Pokemon in particular, which is from Japan, but anything Japanese related, I just was very into it. I've never once had a negative reaction to the way that I dress, shockingly. Nobody has ever told me that they don't like the way that I dress or they think it's weird or anything. I have only gotten overwhelmingly positive reactions to my clothing from the time I was young to now. People definitely think I'm younger than I am, but that may just be me. I think I have a young face, but that could be partly due to my clothes. A lot of people will mistake me for being 16 or underage in general, but nope, I get people, all different kinds of people. Kids, older ladies, men, everyone compliments me. Like, I'll just be walking around and it's, I don't want to sound conceited, but it's kind of like being a celebrity in the sense that people will just come up to you and they compliment you. It's super weird. And like, people you would never expect. That's the best part. Like, when it's people my age, like, it's nice, but like, very recently I was on Montclair campus and this older black woman, she came up to me and she was like, "I love your stockings." And I'm like, I never would have expected her to appreciate the way that I dress, and that really touched me. So it's really cool when it's people you don't expect that just think that you look cute. It's like the biggest compliment.
Personal style is very important to me. It's something that I think comes with your interests, and I think it's something that you kind of grow into. You know, you start off, mom's dressing you, dad's dressing you in, like, you know, diapers and stuff, and you slowly, as a toddler, they dress you up in certain things, but you're exposed to new stuff through that, and you see maybe your family members or friends or just people out doing their, you know, daily stuff, and you see more trends, you see more things, and you slowly sort of form your identity, like your fashion identity or whatever, you know, you'd want to call it, but you figure out who you are. And once you sort of hit that maybe like teenage age, you start to kind of like double digits. You basically start to figure out what you like and what you want to wear. And you also start figuring out how you can wear things the way that you maybe see stuff in television or in, you know, movies and stuff like that. My style specifically is, like I said, a very rich blend of, you know, Eastern influences through a lot of it, like I said again, like the games and the media. So I'm not sure if you've heard of the term Harajuku, but that tends to be what I go for when I'm not dressing casually, because I feel like it's different. Like, people dress based off of situations. Like, if I have to go to a formal event, obviously I'm not going to just show up in like bright pastel colors or something like that. I'll try to fit the tone of wherever I'm going or whatever I'm doing. But when I'm allowed and left to my own devices, I'll typically go for, you know, Harajuku style. It's a funny thing. No matter what you do, how you dress, how you cut your hair, how you know, like really anything you do, especially externally, you know, the makeup you wear, all this stuff, no matter what you do, you'll either personally have qualms with the way you look or somebody else will. And the thing about it is, it's almost like a part of the human experience. And for me, I was very lucky that I wasn't, or at least I can't remember being like horribly, you know, attacked for the way that I looked or the way that I dressed. I think the way that you act will always kind of, maybe not upset, but it'll definitely turn heads. It'll always have somebody kind of questioning you, or maybe something like that along those lines. But for me personally, it's been a pretty smooth ride, I guess, and it's allowed me to kind of learn how to deal with that if the case ever arises that somebody is really belligerent about the way that I look or something.
I think it's important to dress how you want to dress, however that is. You know, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you need to express yourself, whether it's through your hair or through your clothing or anything. It's important.
But at the end of the day, people are going to express themselves. People want to express themselves. People want to be heard. They want to be seen. Some people don't. Some people want to hide in the crowd, and they'll do that too. People are different, and it's a beautiful thing. Simple as that.